Good day. Welcome to today's winter planning briefing for November 29th, 2018. I am Alex Lukenbiel, meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Missoula. Let's start off by taking a look at some snow levels Friday morning through Friday evening. We are tracking a storm disturbance that's forecast to move across the northern Rockies, impacting the area Friday morning through Saturday morning. So generally, during this storm, we're going to be seeing snow levels right around 2,500 feet through 3,000 feet. You can kind of see that on the image there on the right. Next, let's take a look at the timing and onset of precipitation as it moves across the area. So we're starting here at 10 a.m. Friday morning, and this is just one model's depiction of the simulated radar reflectivity to give you an idea of what the radar might look like as this precipitation moves through the area. So here we are Friday afternoon. We start to see the snowfall begin across north central Idaho, and you'll also notice down towards Butte, the I-90 corridor through Drummond, we're starting to see some light snow showers across this area as well. And then as we move through the afternoon, this snow band begins to move across northwest Montana, down through west central Montana, and starting to begin to move into parts of Lemhi County as well. And then as we move through the Friday evening time frame through Saturday morning, we generally see this band of snowfall push out of the area. So generally with this system that's moving through, we're expecting to see light snowfall, generally lasting 6 to 8 hours as it moves through the area. Next, we're going to take a look at some of the expected snowfall totals across the area. So on a large scale sense on the right there, you can see we're generally expecting kind of about 1 to 2 inches for most locations across northern Rockies. So zooming into north central Idaho, we're expecting to see the most snowfall from the storm in this area. So some of those high elevation areas such as Pierce, Elk City, and Dixie, you're generally going to be in that 2 to 4 inch range. In the lower elevations in Grangeville, we're expecting to kind of see 1 to 2 inches, and then below 2,500 feet, we're not expecting to see any snow from this storm. Moving into west central Montana, similar story here. Generally, we're going to be seeing lighter amounts in north central Idaho. Most locations are expected to see 1 to 2 inches in the Bitterroot, Missoula Valley. A little bit lighter totals as you head east towards Drummond and Butte. And then finally, we can look at totals in northwest Montana. Up in this region, we're expecting to see kind of a generally 1 to 2 inches, maybe a few more inches in some of the higher valleys, such as the Sealy Swan Valley. You can see Swan Lake there, we're going 2 to 3 inches. And then as we head towards Moraz Pass, a little bit less snowfall as the band of snow hasn't really made it through this area until Saturday late morning. Next, we can take a look at kind of the temperature trends heading into the weekend and early next week. The northern Rockies are expected to be under a broad trough of low pressure, which generally is going to mean temperatures at or below average for this time of year. So as we head into Monday and Tuesday next week, most locations are going to be seeing high temperatures below freezing, and that we'll see highs kind of in that mid 20 range for most valley locations. Finally, we'll finish the briefing at looking at the winter weather threat matrix. I've highlighted pretty much every location for a moderate threat Friday morning, and then Friday afternoon through Saturday morning for that storm disturbance that's going to be moving through. Friday morning, we're expecting to see widespread areas of fog across the valleys in northwest Montana, west central Montana. And then southwest Montana and Lemhi County, the valley fog will be a little bit more patchy. One thing to note with this fog is we are expected to see low temperatures in the mid-20s, so that will allow for freezing fog to deposit a thin layer of ice on some of the roadways, potentially creating some slick conditions for the morning commute. And then with the snowfall moving in, it's generally going to be light snowfall for a period of about 6 to 8 hours. Accumulation should be on the light side, as mentioned earlier. And then Saturday morning across northwest Montana, and then through Saturday afternoon and evening as well, We're expecting to see that snow shower continue along the Continental Divide, so we could see a few inches of additional accumulation on Moraes Pass. So we've highlighted northwest Montana for a moderate threat as well. Thank you for watching today's winter planning briefing. The next planning briefing will be Sunday, December 2nd. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact our office. Thank you for watching and have a great day.